All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome once again to Red State Relocate. Hey, my name is Jason Wayne. I am your favorite realtor located here in Silicon Valley. As I always say, if you have the blue state blues, if you're looking to get out of California, hey, if you're looking to get out of any blue city or blue state and you want to move to Red State, America, if you're looking to move to Texas, Tennessee, Florida, Idaho, wherever, you're just looking to get out, hey, look, you let me know. I would love to help you. Go ahead and give me a call, shoot me a text. My information's in the description, okay? It's my goal here with Red State Relocate to reach out to homeowners like yourself and just help you go live the life you deserve, all right? And so, look, let's get right to it. In this show today, I just wanted to talk about Ruiz Foods, right? A business located here in California that made the decision. They're just like you're thinking about making the decision for yourself. They made the decision to say, hey, you know what? We're going to not only go live the life we deserve, but we're going to go let our business operate and function and profit like it deserves. And so shout out, congratulations to Ruiz Foods located out of Dinuba, California. Ruiz Foods is the largest Mexican food manufacturer in the country. Okay, those of you who have ever bought those frozen burritos at the grocery store, those are made by Ruiz. Okay, so they decided here recently, they said, you know what? Enough is enough, and they're moving their operation to Frisco, Texas. So congratulations not only to Ruiz Foods, but congratulations to Frisco, Texas for being a place where companies can relocate to and where they can thrive and grow. And these are the things that really help help our economy. Now, Ruiz is said they're, according to the article anyway that I have here, my fancy paper here, they state that they're taking 125 jobs with them. So just read some comments. People were kind of turning their nose up at that, going, "Oh, it's only 125 jobs, not a big deal." Well, here's the thing: that's 125 jobs that we know about. Okay, we read about this 125 jobs because it made the local news in the Central Valley of California. I have family there; they sent it to me. That's how I found out about it. But how many people don't know about Ruiz Foods? How many people don't know about all these other companies in California that have 100 employees or have 150, 200 employees? They're just small businesses, right? And they're just trying to operate. And how many of those have we not heard about that have left California? And it's that 100 people and 100 people and 125 people and 50 people that either have their jobs relocated or they lose their jobs. All right, and it's unfortunate, but it's just the reality that we know of California. So many businesses and so many people are leaving. Look, it was. I think the census mentioned recently, or they noted, I read the article. In fact, I made a video about it here on my Instagram. 800,000 Californians left. Net lost. 800,000 Californians net lost California in the last 2 years. And that's devastating. I mean, that is huge. Okay. That is something you're probably not going to see on the local nightly news here in California, right? We know that the local news is not really going to benefit themselves by really letting you know these facts. It's really unfortunate. I mean, look, when Gavin Newsom wants to run for president, I'm sure the news organizations that support him are really not sure. Guess not going to want to help or deter him in any way. So anyway, I'm rambling on here. I apologize. Hey, look, I'm just turning on the camera. This channel's new. I'm just trying to. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I can provide good content for you all, how I can try to reach out to your homeowners in California that are just, you're struggling. Either your business is struggling, your family, you don't like what your kids are being taught in school. And so I just decided, you know what? I'm going to suck at this at first. It's okay. I'm trying to get my thoughts all organized. Hey, look, we're going to get better in time. But if you're watching, I appreciate it. I want to thank you for watching. This is like I said, we're just going to get better in time. But the other reason why I wanted to create this video today, again, not only to talk about Ruiz Foods and talk about them leaving. And let me actually add, I had some notes here. Ruiz Foods noted the reason for their leaving was the regulatory environment. They said that the regulatory environment in California was too much. Now, it didn't get into too much specifics, but if you think about this, right? If you think about the fact that they're a food distributor, they're a food operation, right? They're in the food making industry. They're reliant very much on distribution, on transportation. And so when you start thinking about regulations impacting Californians, this is a big reason why a lot of businesses are leaving. Got to look at the stress and the pressures that a lot of these trucking companies are put under, right? These trucking companies have had to spend what, $30,000-$40,000, I believe. I could be off a little bit, but I remember it was a huge amount of money that every truck has to go under in order to meet the California's emission standards, right? And so all those costs that are incurred by these trucking companies are then pushed on to companies like Ruiz Foods, where they then take that cost and pass it on to us, the consumers, in higher food costs. And it's just, again, why so many things in California are so much more expensive than they are everywhere else. And so, again, when we talk about regulations, I know a lot of people, especially my liberal leftist friends, they get upset when we talk about regulations and how it's harming businesses, because they think regulations are great. They're wonderful. And yes, we need some regulation, of course, right? We can't just have, it's not the Wild West here, but at some point it becomes too much. And California is quickly becoming the example of when too much is too much, right? When businesses are just unable to operate and it's just too expensive for them. And the beauty of this country, and Ruiz Foods is proving it, and homeowners are proving it every single day. 800,000 Californians proved it in the last 3 years. They said, you know what? The beauty of this country is that we can relocate, we can move, we can go somewhere else where our business and our life can be treated better. All right, sorry for the edit there. Had a little sneeze come on. But again, let me get again to the second point that I had to make. The question that I have to ask is, look, we know companies are leaving like Ruiz Foods. We know people are leaving like Ruiz Foods. And you're probably watching this channel because you may be a homeowner in California. You may be you're in Washington, or you're in Chicago right now. You're in Portland right now. And you're thinking, man, I need to get out of here. I don't like the direction that my city or my state is going. You're looking at the leaders in your city, in your state, and you're saying, you know what? The values of my leaders are not my values. The things that they value and the things they want for their city and their state are not the things that you want for your city and your state. And so you're looking across the country and you're thinking, man, what can I do? Where can I go? Well, you know what? There's a lot of places you can go. But the question I have for you, okay, I have this question to ask every single one of you right now who's just, you just know it's time. You just know you have to go. My question is this: what are you waiting for, right? What is it that you're waiting for to finally make the decision to leave? Okay. And it's kind of a leading question, I guess, if they could say, right? You're leading somebody on. I'm going to try to maybe help give you that answer. Unfortunately, we know that a lot of times people are they're waiting for that, maybe that aha moment. They're waiting for that inspiration, right? I'm here to kind of give you bad news. Okay. This is the reality. This is what I see a lot in my business with Red State Relocate, with helping people move out. A lot of people, this is kind of what happens. They know it's time to go, gotta go, don't like what's happening in my neighborhood or my city. But oftentimes people don't do anything until something bad happens. Okay, let's face it. It's not until something bad happens, that our car's broken into, or a kid gets beat up at school, right? That something negative, our wife or purse gets stolen while she's walking to her car. And at that point, people finally say, you know what, that's it. We've had enough. We're out of here. Okay. And all I'm saying and all I'm asking of you is that we know a lot of times it's time to go, and we're waiting and we're waiting. And it's unfortunately not until something bad happens. But my question to you is this: is just, why are you going to wait for something bad to happen? Why are we going to wait for our catalytic converter to get stolen, out of our car in the front of our house before we say, that's it, we're out of here? I mean, a lot of us know, right? We know right now that we're leaving and that it's untainable where we're at. And so, sometimes I know it's hard to make those decisions, and I'm not trying to force anybody to make a decision that's not right for them. I will never do that. I will not impose fear on anybody. I just want to just bring it to the surface, bring it to light, help you answer those questions. Sometimes we just need somebody on our side to say, hey, what is it? Why do I have this anxiety and I just can't make the decision? Believe me, I know. I've been there, right? I'm there all the time too. I'm in California, and I'm always saying, man, when am I getting out of here, right? And so for now, my goal is to help all of you to move. And if you're in California, I want to be here to help you do that. Okay. But I really just don't want to have you wait until something bad happens, and to get into, if you're looking for a little bit of the science, of this, in our brain, if you're familiar, we have something called the amygdala. It's in the back of our brain. They call it the lizard brain, right? It's the fight or flight piece of our brain, right? And it's the part of our brain where emotions are felt, right? It's the emotional center of our brain. Something that scientists have found is really fascinating science. Is that in the amygdala, where the emotions are, it's actually in that part of the brain where decisions are made also. So the emotional center of our brain is where decisions are made, right? So decisions oftentimes are not made from logical points of view. We don't look at our neighborhood and see the downturn, the decay of our neighborhoods and say, oh, you know what, I logically see this thing happening, so therefore it's time to move. The decision's not made in that part of the brain. So we can have logic and reason and all these things that really appeal, right, to a lot of conservative valued people, probably like yourself. You're a very logical minded person. And you're probably wondering, right? You're probably wondering to yourself, why is it that I can know that it's time to leave and I know I have to go, but I can't do it? I can't make the decision. Well, again, getting to the part of the brain where decisions are made is also the emotional center of the brain. And so oftentimes, and this is terrible, but oftentimes it's not until something triggers us emotionally, right? Negative emotionally, something bad happens to us or to our family, and we say, that's it, we're out of here, we're selling. And so like I've asked you probably twice already, right? Now that you know the science of the brain, why are you waiting? What is it you're waiting for? And like I said, I'd hate to think that something bad would happen to your family, happen to yourself. It's not a threat, or I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but a lot of times that is what is the deciding factor in people moving. But look, all I'm saying is, if you already know you're leaving, right, what are you waiting for, right? Give me a call, shoot me a text, and let's have a conversation. And, if you're 6 months, a year out, that's fine. I'm not forcing people, trying to convince people to sell their house right now, but I really just want to reach out to all you homeowners out there who are struggling. It's time to go, and maybe you're just looking for someone to talk to. That's really what the focus of this channel is going to be. I just want to try to just be here as a resource for you, as somebody who's going to go along that journey with you. Okay, for all of you watching, who are not in the Bay Area, if you're in Silicon Valley, if you're in the Greater Bay Area, I am personally going to be involved in helping you sell your home. I'm going to go along that walk and that journey with you. And I'm not just going to help you sell your home and wave goodbye as you drive away in your U-Haul. I'm going to be with you entire step of the way, from selling your home to the move, to also the purchase of your home. Okay, I'm going to be with you on that journey to when you get the keys to your house. I'm not giving up on you. That is why Red State Relocate is a relocation company. I'm not a real estate agent that just sells homes. Okay, I really want to focus on relocation, and relocation is the entire process, and I'm with you. The agents that I've partnered with, okay, all across this country, are also going to be involved with you from beginning to end. All right. So I just want to put that how do I say? I just want to put that comfort, right? I just want to give you that solace to know that when you do make that decision, hopefully it's before something negative impacts your life. But when you do finally decide, you know what, man, let's go. Jason, help me. Let's get this done. Man, I can't wait to help you do that. And so when that day comes, man, I look forward to talking to you. I know this video is a little bit everywhere. Hey, some of my first videos, they're going to suck at first when I just turn on the camera and start rambling. But hey, congratulations once again to Ruiz Foods. All you other companies out there who are considering leaving, hey, man, obviously a lot of companies are leaving, and I don't see a whole lot of them coming back, okay? They're moving out, and they're doing really well in Red State America. So, hey, look, thanks again for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next video.